topic of today's debate is, should mobile phones be allowed in schools? We have four students here, two in favor and two against. Let's start with the debate now.
Hello everyone. I think mobile phones should be allowed in schools because they are powerful learning tools. For example, during COVID-19, online classes were only possible because of smartphones. Even today, many students in India, especially in rural areas, use phones to access digital learning apps like Byju's and Diksha. Phones can help us search for information quickly, just like a mini library in our pocket.
I completely disagree. Yes, phones help during COVID-19, but inside classrooms, they are more of a distraction. Instead of focusing on maths or science, students may use them for games like BGMI or social media like Instagram. According to a recent survey in India, over 60% of students admitted they got distracted by mobile notifications during study hours. If schools allow phones, concentration will be gone. But Kajal, distraction happens only if students misuse phones. With proper rules, mobiles can be very useful. For example, in Japan and South Korea, schools allow students to use phones for language learning apps and quick translations. Even in India, apps like Google Lens help students scan and understand difficult concepts instantly. Instead of banning, schools should teach us how to use phones responsibly.
Hey Nirja, rules sound good, but practically they are hard to follow. Imagine a teacher teaching history while half the class is scrolling reels. Who will check everyone's phone every minute? In France, the government has completely banned smartphones in schools to avoid this problem. If developed countries like France believe banning is the solution, why should India encourage phones in schools?
Hey Rohit, banning doesn't solve problems. Instead, it creates a bigger gap. For example, many schools in rural India don't have proper computer labs. If students are not allowed to bring their own phones, how will they access digital learning material? We talk about digital India and smart classrooms. How will students prepare for the future without learning to use smart devices?
Ishan, students already get enough time at home to use digital tools. School should remain a place for discipline and face-to-face learning. According to CBSE guidelines, excessive screen time is harmful for children. It causes eye strain, sleep problems, and even addiction. Instead of encouraging mobile phones, school should focus on books, libraries, and group discussions. Kajal, books are important, but we can't ignore technology. Many competitive exams today, like EE or NEET practice tests, are available on mobile apps. Phones can also be life-saving in emergencies. If a student suddenly falls sick, having a phone helps to call parents or an ambulance quickly. Safety should not be ignored.
Yes, Nirja, safety is important, but schools already have landline phones and staff to handle emergencies. We don't need every student carrying a mobile. Also, using phones too much isolates students from real friendships. Instead of playing together in the school ground, everyone will just be glued to screens. This is not healthy for social life.
To conclude, mobile phones are not just entertainment devices. They are tools for knowledge, safety, and growth. If schools create strict guidelines, like using phones only during study projects or emergencies, students will benefit. Instead of banning, let us learn responsible use.
My final point is simple. School is for discipline, focus, and real learning. Allowing phones will create more problems than solutions. Once phones enter classrooms, teachers will spend more time controlling students than teaching. That's why I strongly say no phones in schools.
I believe the future of education is digital. Rather than running away from technology, we should embrace it wisely. Phones can connect rural and urban students to the same resources. They can make learning fun and modern. With the right balance, mobile phones will be a blessing in schools.
My final statement: childhood and school life should be simple and free from gadgets. Mobile phones can come later in college or at home. For now, let school remain a place for books, teachers, and friends, not phones.
This was a great debate on should mobile phones be allowed in schools. Now it's your turn to share your opinion. Do you think mobile phones should be allowed in schools? Share your views in the comments below.